Hey everyone, welcome to the Strip Down to Love podcast video where the essence of love comes from within. I am your host, Jennifer. Thank you so much for joining me here and being here with me. I really appreciate it. So, I feel like I haven't done this for a while, and this is gonna be, I'm hoping, I say this every time, a shorter episode. So today's episode is, we're just gonna dive into ego, and we're just gonna shine a little bit of light on it. It's not gonna be too in-depth, but there are just some things, that I came across and I really want to share. All right, so before we get into it, let's do the opening meditation, which is also very, very beneficial for me. When you are ready, allow yourself to sit into this energy. Take a deep breath. The opening meditation helps us to become open to the information and ready ourselves to listen and to calm our soul before we get into it. So if you feel like I am, revving up my engines, I am also trying to calm down and using this meditation, taking deep breaths so I can share this information. All right. For me, in my mind, I am gathering a comfortable blanket for my energy to sit on and wrapping it around me. This blanket is comforting and loving and will be everything that we need in this moment in time. All right? So if you hear a lot of rustling and bustling and farm animals, that is what you're hearing. All right. You are safe. You are being guided throughout this informational session here on the Strip Down to Love podcast video. When you are ready, allow yourself and give yourself permission to be open to the information and just settle in. All right, so let's get into it. Ego. I don't think ego ever disappears. So I was thinking about this the other day, and I'm like, I don't think ego ever disappears. I think we learn how to work around ego and gain the ability to, maneuver around it, hear it, know its feeling, know its voice, and hear its voice and its vibration. And that can be found over time. But I feel like each layer of spirituality that we go through, there's the next level of ego that we have to learn about. And we know all of the past feelings, vibrations, voices, thoughts of ego. And so just basically every level of spirituality that we meet, we will also have to meet another level of ego, right? And when we learn that voice of ego, and then we are free to choose a different path than the path ego creates for us. So choosing a soul path and a fulfilling path, rather than a path that ego has the sure capability of creating for us, right? And these are obviously two different paths, but interconnected into one being, which is us. All right? So I also think that we have to go to our shadow side and learn about ego. And shadow and ego, we're always learning about, okay? Ego, for me, like, I visualize it as sitting, and like it sits in a cave and waits for opportunities to like swim by, like an eel. So imagine opportunities crossing the cave that our ego lives in. And if we are too fearful to stick our neck out and then we watch the opportunities just float on by or pass us by because we're too scared to, go out into the light and to say yes to soul growth and to soul opportunities that make our soul happy and have us feeling fulfilled, right? So ego craves opportunity, but ego also craves love that is nurturing. Ego craves opportunities, and depending on how we handle or we perceive that opportunity or look at that opportunity through a specific lens, whether it be ego or whether it be through the soul, then that is what will determine how the outcome of that opportunity is, or that pathway that opportunity takes us, right? And just remind yourself that ego also craves love that is nurturing. This is one of the many steps we can take to feel the power of our sun across our skin, that warmth, that power, that ability to grow. So by shedding love and light that is nurturing and working with ego, that is how we can empower ourselves, and that's how we can summon power from a different toolbox rather than the toolbox of ego. Okay, so exploring our shadows helps us to work with ego and change patterns that we are uncomfortable with, or that patterns that have not taken us or continuously take us down a unhealthy path, right? Oh, I keep running into the same type of person. I keep compiling episodes in my life where it's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for my mental health. And so I think a while back I talked about how I just kept on, I guess, running into situations that made me more angry and more angry. And so now you want to choose therapies or situations that ameliorate. Well, okay, let me back up. So therapy I would equate to vibrations or energy that ameliorate these types of situations that make you feel not good. So choosing higher level or different vibrations than the one that you continuously choose will help you to resolve and move forward on a different path. And these certain situations will be like a thing of the past, all right? But we got to continuously work on it.